Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Can You Ever Forgive Me? Is Melissa McCarthy coming for that Oscar gold? I know, just the thought of it makes film Twitter and the likes head explode. But contrary to the narrative that gets floated around, I think that Melissa McCarthy is actually a pretty good actress and a good comedian in her right. But how does she perform in this film? And how successful is the film at large? Well, pretty freaking successful. This was a really good movie. So, let's go ahead and start off with the positives, and we're going to begin with the acting and Melissa McCarthy. She is stellar in this movie. I think she does such a fantastic job at creating this real gritty person that you empathize with while also despise but feel sorry for. She plays the whole gambit, and she always felt like a real person in this film. Behind the kind of ridiculous wig and the frumpy clothes, she never really feels like a caricature anytime. She feels real, she feels authentic to the person that she is portraying, and I thought she just did such a fabulous job. Richard E. Grant in this film is also spectacular. Oh, he was so good in this movie. His banter and his relationship with Melissa McCarthy was very strong, very natural. It flowed easily and was just a joy to watch. But he's just so good in this movie. This like disheveled mess hiding behind charisma and comedy. He's so good. Marielle Heller is the director of this film, and I thought she did a spectacular job as well. The pacing is all very strong. It moves by, you're entertained throughout. It's under 2 hours, and you don't feel like you've missed out on anything. Just when it starts approaching the points where certain plot points start to feel repetitive or stretched out, like they've worn out their welcome, we move on and we get into the next sequence of things, the next event, and I think it just worked really, really well. I also think this script is clean, tight, efficient, and smart. The screenplay is just well adapted all the way around. It hits all the notes you're hoping it hits between the comedy and, of course, the drama, the witty banter, and wonderful dialogue. This is definitely one of the better adapted screenplays so far of 2018. The story is just interesting. Put McCarthy, Heller, the screenplay, the atmosphere of the film all together. It is really successful in having you both cheer for and cheer against the protagonist. This is an anti-hero of life. Somebody that they well establish the empathy for early in the film, but that you also are like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? Why are you doing these things? But you still have that empathy for her character. And it all comes kind of full circle in the end of the film in a really beautiful way. And I think it was really constructed well. It's just a really solid film about a true event. A very crazy, interesting, true event. So what does the film not do so well? Well, we don't really get any development in anyone other than McCarthy's character. And all of her development comes from like experiencing it with her. You learn and glean everything you need to know off of her character just by living through her character in the film. From relationship problems to the person she is, it all kind of comes out. However, even with our best supporting character, you kind of get that. They're not nearly as effective with it. But really, all of my other negatives come down to the truth of the matter. How she kind of takes advantage of somebody and is too stupid to see romance with somebody much more attractive and likable than she is. How she easily could have gotten away with this very easily, but just didn't, and you're like yelling at the screen. But you can't really fault the film for that because that's what happened to this woman and in this woman's life. So I don't really have many negatives here. I guess it doesn't break the wheel when it comes to telling a movie about true events. But I think this story is just so fascinating that it overcomes any sort of standard storytelling. So honestly, I think this was a really, really great film. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I was entertained. If anything, maybe there was just a spot or two where I thought it dragged, but I think this is very solid overall. You'll be entertained, you'll learn something, you will see Melissa McCarthy for the actress that she can truly be. So I say, give this a full price ticket. It's one you're not going to want to pass up when it hits theaters near you. So, that is my review of Can You Ever Forgive Me? I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Can You Ever Forgive Me? And what is your favorite personal Melissa McCarthy film? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!